Hey, hi, Lisa Marie here. So I wanted to share something with you because I find it quite odd and very strange that I just now turned 3 years since my weight loss surgery of the sleeve. And in the last, for sure, 2 weeks, maybe even a month, but definitely very strongly have noticed in the last 2 weeks something super, 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 super different, strange, odd, whatever, when I get full. One of my things that I prayed and prayed for prior to surgery and didn't really have any fullness signal that a lot of people have after surgery. I didn't have the hiccups. I didn't have the runny nose. I didn't have a burp. I didn't have any of that. Or maybe I did and I ate too fast and too big of bites and just went right past it. That could be it. So now, somewhere after that, after I started solid foods and it was 2 months after my surgery that I ended up in the ER because I was taking too big of bites, not chewing them enough, and not waiting enough time in between the bites. Once I did that, once I started slowing down and doing that, of course I prayed at that time too, hey Lord, please give me some type of signal. I get a runny nose. I get a runny nose when it's like time to stop. And every now and then I get a kind of a hiccupy burp type thing. Well, now what has been added to it, and it truly has been every meal I eat, this happens now. I pay attention, I'm eating, sometimes I eat too fast, sometimes I eat right, but I make my portion, my size that, I think I'm going to be able to have. And I usually catch myself a few bites in if I haven't eaten slow enough or put enough time in between my bites. But about halfway to 2/3 of the way in, I'll start to get the runny nose. And I've been ignoring it. I slow down thinking, I can get a couple more bites in. Hello, fat brain talking. So I slow down and I, wait the full 2.5 minutes or 3 minutes before a bite. And then I take another bite. And literally, it feels like I have not chewed up whatever it is I just chewed very thoroughly, and it gets stuck. It's like just a bite that is stuck in my throat. And obviously, because I don't eat and drink at the same time, I just don't. And if I have food that's a little too dry, I make it more moist with a gravy or a sauce or some butter. Something like that to make it not be so dry. But this has been even with my cottage cheese with my cashews. I still take bites the size of the bed of my thumb. I mean, that just fits in my mouth better. I can actually chew bites better if they're smaller. If they're too big, I can't do it. I 3 bites, done. And then that's painful. Anyway, so now I go to eat and it's like God saying, okay, I've told you to stop eating now and you're taking 1 bite more, sometimes 2. And then it really gets stuck and I'm like swallowing and swallowing and swallowing. It almost feels like, when you feel a sinus infection coming on, or your allergies are going crazy, or the winds kick up and you just have this thing and you kind of swallow and it like gets stuck right here and it feels like something is there. That's what's been happening. That's what's been happening truly every single time I eat. So hello. Our bodies keep changing. Our bodies keep going through processing what we're doing, what we're putting in. Sometimes I can eat cottage cheese fine and it tastes fine. And other times, tummy says, don't like it, can't eat it, stop eating, don't eat anymore. Gotta listen. And I've come to learn that, that first year is that honeymoon stage. No matter what you do, you just lose weight, lose weight, lose weight, lose weight. Well, then from year 1 to about year 2.5 or 3, that's when the work comes in. But that's also that's still our training period. Yes, we're wanting to live this life for the rest of our life. Yes, we're wanting to be healthy and do healthy. But you know what? I think between surgery and 2.5 years, and then 2 years to about 3 or 4 years, and then the rest of our life, what is that? That's like that tween stage. We're like tweenagers. And what do tweenagers do? The ones I know, the one I was, tested boundaries, pushed boundaries, tried things, thought we knew it all, thought we had it all. It's the same thing after surgery. Hello? We're human. We're people. Some of us learn the hard way. Some of us learn after the first time. Some of us are a little more thick-headed, and it takes 3 or 4 times to do something. Don't know why. The only thing that makes sense is because that's like the tweenagers. And that's when we are learning and we try things. That's also when we're our hardest on ourselves. And we revert back to fat brain thinking, and we revert back to negative self-talk and bully talking. And, it is part of the process. It is. However, just because it's part of the process, and just because we can have bread now a little bit, or a rice, or a pasta, or even a pop, just because we can doesn't mean we should. Just because we can go have drugs and drink and smoke and do all this stuff, it's not good for us. It doesn't mean we should. So if you're experiencing your body going through these different changes and you're thinking, what the heck? I thought my signal was this and now it's this. It's how God made our bodies. Every 7 years we change, but something about after we have surgery and all those nerves got cut, our nervous system, I think, changes half that time of what our normal body chemistry. So half of 7 is 3.5. Yeah, hey, I'm 3 years. So it's not, to me, it doesn't, we shouldn't be shocked that 2 years in, 3 years in, even 5 years in, that we're not going to go through some more changes and morphing and body, and I want to exercise and I don't want to exercise, and I can eat that and I can't. It's part of it. It's part of the process. We've only had it for however long, this short of time in our life, that we've got this much time to go. So don't be so hard on yourself. Don't give yourself permission to keep messing up, but don't be so hard on yourself, because we are human, and it is some of our human nature to do these things. But also be encouraged. You may get a new signal. You may get a different signal. You may get a compounded signal, and now I have 2, sometimes 3. And I'm being aware, and that is definitely my cue. When I feel that feeling, it truly means not even a half a lick more. It truly means it. So I am trying really hard to listen to that and follow that. I don't know how long I've talked. Sorry. But I thought I would share that with you because it's super foreign and super different to me, and yet it's reassuring and comforting that God is not just letting me flounder out there with nothing. And He won't let you flounder out there either. You just got to slow down, breathe, focus, be in the moment, what are they saying now? To be present. And something will happen, something will come, and you'll be able to feel the fullness. All right? So happy hump day. Have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Bye. There's the buzzer. Talk to you later. Bye.